Yo, we are live. We are live. Been a minute. Been a minute. Been up and down all over the place. Took some losses here, some losses there. I've been correct on the direction pretty much every day. Just had some unfortunate losses, but it is what it is. So what am I looking at for today? Um, as we know, price is kind of all over the place. Personally, I think we are on the verge now of this bullish move. Why? We just came into 50% of this. Oh my God, change these colors. 50%. All right, we just tapped into the 50% of this candle. Getting a little reaction from it. Daily, you can see pushing higher, lower, came down, swept the internal liquidity. Like so. Oops, swept the internal liquidity. Failed to close below. Let's see. Failing to close below. Great. Went on to 1 hour. What do we see on 1 hour? With the order flow is clearly high. Higher high, lower high, higher high, lower high, higher high, lower high. All right, clearly we're moving up. Very clearly we're moving up. If we're moving up, where are we moving up to? Probably to close in this gap is it what I would assume. 50-minute, how are we looking? Clearly, we're still extremely bullish, and I expect us to continue being extremely bullish. I'm looking for a chance to get in long. What do we have here? We have this is one of the most surest signs of price of going higher. We have this FEG price starts higher, sweeps out the lows, and continues higher. Oh, beautiful. So, what I would like for price to do, obviously, price doesn't have to do it. What I would like for price to do is come into this, like so, or even if it is that we just come into this, that's fine. And then from there, we look to go higher. That's how I would prefer for price to, for what I would prefer for price to do. Um, what is it? 9:57. So got a couple minutes in here. I mean, and it's so obvious, right? You have this on the 1 minute, and on the 5 minute, you also have this bad boy. So that's kind of how what I would expect for price to do. However, I'm not tripping. New color scheme. Honestly, it's a lot easier on my eyes. The green was cool, but I just happened to see this on Twitter. Someone had this, and I was like, yo, why can I see everything so clearly? So I was like, you know what? Let me try it out too. And I've been looking at it. It's just been very easy on my eyes. Just easy to see everything. Um, so yeah, got equal lows in here, swept it. For the guys that like order blocks, I mean, close above, stop below, and you take off. 9:58, yeah. So now I'm gonna switch it a little bit. Not really. So 5 minutes. Yeah, 5 minutes telling me we ain't coming back down there. So here's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm just gonna have to change these colors a bit. So it's far too standard deviation. Yeah. Yeah, we're pushing towards that. Colors to be darker. Turquoise. Yeah, it's easier to see. So I really like this color scheme actually. Really like it. Into the FEG, exploded on up. So now we're in the 10 o'clock candle. What does the 10 o'clock candle give us? I don't like taking trades unless I have a sweep of liquidity. We already have the sweep of liquidity down here. We already have a target up here. Um, but once that target is achieved, then I can reevaluate. But as of right now, I don't really have anywhere else to go except this two standard deviations. Oh, now that I looked at it, it's actually a little bit larger. Oh, does it make sense for price to come out down here and sweep this out before going higher? Probably not. Could it happen? Absolutely. But does it make sense? Yeah, not really. What really makes the most sense is I forget what you call it, but coming down here, creating a local ISB, and then moving on up. It's kind of like a limit order where you put in. Oops, should probably change these colors as well because now this just looks goofy. But you put in a limit order like this, and then you're targeting the two sanities like that. Oh shit, like that. So I never thought about putting this in orange. Let's take a gamble here. Let's see. Does this look cool or does it look weird? Uh, really weird. Not really the color I do. Nothing really looks quality on this, if I'm being honest. It's not bad. Don't really like it though. And honestly, I think green is probably the best option you got. Adiola. I think Tesla earnings were supposed to come out today. I'm not sure if that's morning or at night. What the hell? US sets tariff as high as 3,403% on solar cells from Southeast China. Wow. Yeah, so it's not looking like a trade for me. That's all right. Was there a trade in here at any point? Not on the 2 minute. Tell you that. Not on the 3 minute either. And definitely not on the 5 minute. So, was the trade technically down here at 8 a.m.? Sweep the liquidity. This would be kind of the trade. We probably went to the 4 standard EVs. Yep. Already tapped that. So, yeah. Gotta be patient here now. See what price presents to us, and trade accordingly. Just gonna come out with the 1 minute real quick. So what am I seeing? Jesus Christ! Sorry, something just fell in my room. Holy! I don't know where that went, but wow. Um. Yeah, that was saying like we came in, we sucked this liquidity, and now we're pushing higher. This will be a nice order block entry. I don't trade order blocks, but although I should probably get out of that a little bit. Like, who am I to say what I trade and what I don't trade? If something works, it works. Is it ideal? No, but is it something that I can benefit from? Yeah, so why not? I would put a limit on that, like so. A little bit higher, like that. So that's the limit. We'll see if it gets tapped or not. No entry, but that thing's moving. I'm not saying that I'm not. I don't think there's any entries or anything today. I wouldn't even take this. Just let it. Nothing for the morning. Just straight to the moon. Understanding order blocks though, and candle formations. If you look in this area, it's just very clearly an order block. Close above. If we didn't, we're very close to. Yeah, close above. Understanding the type of candle this is, and cover the candle itself. Target the same. What do you call it? Like that. There you go. Break even here. I'll do 50% here. Rest run. I'm not gonna lie, this is very good on my eyes. It's easy to see. Now, does it make sense for me to look to enter this? In my opinion, absolutely not. That makes no sense. All right, this needs to be a different color actually. This needs to be a type one actuality. Why does this make no sense? You want a 5 minute? Show you why this makes no sense. Well, yes, we have just swept liquidity, quite a bit of it. But where is it the price wants to go long term is the question. As of right now, we're in bullish order flow. Why am I going to trade against bullish order flow? Just wait for liquidity to get taken, realign back bullish, and trade back in line with the bullish order flow. That's how I like to do it. In my honest opinion, where's the next bit of liquidity? The next liquidity target is this. Whoops, it's this high at minimum. So this really ensures my next target. Target. All right. For me and how I trade right now, it doesn't make sense for me to go short. Just doesn't. Yeah, it can present short, sure, but going short doesn't make sense. And I would prefer it. Look at this on the 2 minute, right? This is our low, this is our high. If we come down in here, sweep liquidity, and then look to go long again, I'm in. That just makes sense. Same thing here. Sweep these lows in here, put into this FEG or something of that sort. We get our inverse, we can look to go long. Really and truly, it's all a waiting game. Ooh, let me save this as save as what do I call this? Dark orange. Okay. Dark orange. There we go. Boom. So we got the H1 and we got M1 over here. Actually switch this over to 15. Let's see. Now we're building liquidity. Great. What I want to see is this get swept in here. I want to see that get swept. My house is shaking. What do I have to do here? Zoom out a bit. Figure out what the hell's going on. We set the liquidity pretty clearly. Have we come into this? Maybe we have, maybe we haven't. I'll find out. We have not. No, I can see clear equals here though. I'm sorry, I just see these clear equals here, right below an FEG. I'm not taking this if we break that. So patiently waiting for the sync liquidity. If there's no liquidity sweep, I'm not trading. No liquidity sweep, no trade. I can always find a target from a liquidity sweep, right? So got this side was low. We've already come into the two standard deviations. I need another liquidity sweep before I can look to trade that. Just based off my model, based off the sureties that I want to have when trading. So I might be pushing higher. That's fine. I was on white. Let's check a couple things here. How does this mean I sell it down to this? Absolutely not. Still bullish. I'm still looking long, but I just need a super liquidity before I can really go long. There we go. There's that push down. This is just building more liquidity right this second. There we go. Cool little push down. Keep all this liquidity, and then we can potentially let's go long. Just building more liquidity right now. Just building more liquidity. Moving higher. Um, it's fine. Just means I can't trade. Which means no trades. That's all it pretty much means. Until this liquidity gets swept. We can look here on a 5 minute. Nothing swept. So there's no trading. 15 minute, obviously nothing. 3 minute, nothing. 2 minute, nothing, and obviously 1 minute, nothing. So till that liquidity gets swept, there's no trade. Doesn't make sense. I really had to think about my over Easter, my discipline. Really started thinking, like, have I really been as disciplined as I need to be? Have I really been doing what I set out to be doing? Out of all the losses of trades that I've taken, how many of them were actually valid losses or impulse losses, if that makes sense? And it turns out that of the seven, 6 or 7 losses, only 2 of them were valid. So I had 5 losses that shouldn't have been taken, trades that should not have been taken. So looking back on it, it's really a reflection of emotions coming in to my trades and just not being quote unquote comfortable um, taking trades. So I'd be in a better spot if not for that. And I feel as though a lot of it was being rushed. Um, rushing the process a little bit. Like today, I don't know, I just feel really, really relaxed, smooth, calm, just waiting for Price to do what I want it to do, pretty much. If it doesn't do what I want it to do, Whoop to do. Whatever. Who cares? If it doesn't do what I want it to do in the time frame I want it to do it, who cares? Oh, there's construction going on next to my house. It has my entire house shaking. My table shaking, my laptop, my desktop shaking. Actually, three of my colognes have actually taken a tumble. One of them, I don't know where the cap is for it. Uh, it's been a it's been a weird week. Ooh, so it looks like it's just gonna take on off now, which is fine for it to do, just not something I'm gonna trade. Jesus. What actually would be interesting is if it were you had an SMT with what's the other one called? ES. I don't trade SMTs, but it would be interesting to see if it is we did have an SMT. So let me check here to see if there was an SMT, which is MES, whichever is the newest contract, which I guess is M. Yeah. Nah, no, no, nothing. No sweeps, no nada. However, on ES, we would have been in. Would have been in from here. From this candle, we would have been in. In terms of targets, I don't have one for you. Set the two at standard D was that we probably would have hit here. Go break even, and then I guess target the four. But yeah, nothing. Well, since it's a nothing day, I'm gonna sign off. Not interested in shorts, and I highly doubt we go down here and get an entry before we're ready to go back higher. So I think I'm just gonna call that a morning. No trades. Good to get the little muscles working again. Maybe I'll be back tomorrow. Maybe I won't. I think live streaming holds me more accountable than my market recaps. So I think I'm going to continue to do live streaming. However, I wish I could play music some way, somehow. Um, so I can still be listening to stuff, you know? Maybe I need to get a mic or something that isolates my voice. I don't know. But we shall see. So yeah, that's gonna be it from me on the live stream today. Hope everyone else has a really good day. Um, so yeah.